Dobry wieczór.
Finally.
How are you?
Hi, Ben.
How are you?
I hear me.
Yes?
Not good. Give me a second. Okay. Now I'm here. Yes.
Dobry wieczór.
Good evening.
How are you?
Dobry вечер. Good evening. I'm great, and you?
Yes, very well. Thank you for
Happy to see you.
thank you for joining us.
You're always most welcome.
So, for the audience we have here tonight, this is a another hero of our sport. So, I'll give Vasily a quick introduction, and then we'll set to questioning. So, we're joined tonight by Vasily Mosin. He's a 2012 Olympic Games bronze medalist, 2015 world champion, 4 times an Olympian, 5 times a European champion, 5 times a World Cup winner, a World
Come
Cup
on.
final, 8 times champion of Russia, and a world record holder. Anything I missed?
Enough. More than enough.
You're
Doesn't matter.
it matters. It matters. It definitely matters. So I've got a lot of questions here for you. Same as all of you guys. I've been speaking to some of your friends today to get a little bit of a insight into the Russian superstar. So we'll get into it. You're not only a superstar of the shooting world. You're a family man. You've got 3 children.
Why not?
So talk to me about your shooting career, Vasily. Tell me about it. How did it begin?
It began in when I was 11 years old, thanks to my dad. He moved me to the first time I was a rifle shooter.
Okay, yep.
For 1 year, I'm practicing as a rifle shooter, but soon I feel a little bit bored about that, and I called to my coach, may I start to shoot pistol, for example. After I continue with the pistol shooting, maybe for 2, 3 years, I don't remember. And once, my dad took me to the hunting competition, opening of the hunting season between the hunters, one of the hunter clubs of my city, Kazan. And he pushed me to participate in the competition in clay target shooting in trap events.
Okay. And
it was, and I was so excited, and it was really amazing feelings for me when I start shooting. I from the first target, I start smashing them one by one, and I smash directly 6 targets.
Okay.
Into the smoke. It was a time when we used 32 grams.
Yeah.
And soon my right shoulder come cut it. I was wounded by
the recoil.
By the pad, by the strong hard pad of the hunting gun.
Yeah.
But I was near to the podium with such results because it was between hunters,
Yeah.
And till this time, I remember the prize for the third place. The shoot-off was for the third place. I missed this shoot-off, and the prize was the beautiful hunting bag.
Oh, really?
It's made fantastic, traditional, really. So that's it. This is the story.
And then you became.
Since that time, I was so excited, and I feel in love with our sport.
And you can see that, and we're going to get in. I have many questions for you. Don't worry. The most interesting thing, we have a really close mutual friend. I don't know if you know this, but Khalid Al Sabi from Al Ain. You coach him. He's a good friend, and he was telling he's watching now. Stormy Weatherford from Brierley has said to say hello to. But he was telling me that you were 15 years a doctor.
Yeah.
And he said that you, let me get this correct. For 15 years, Vasily was a doctor. And he sat down with his wife and wrote down what is good and what is bad for doctor and shooting. And somehow then he picked shooting.
Once upon a time, sitting and I start thinking because my credo of life is to, if I do something, I do it best of all.
The best you can be.
Top level.
Yeah.
So once I felt very tired to doing nice top level surgery and nice top level shooting.
Yeah.
Okay, you got me.
Yes, yes.
And I start to thinking which way to choose, because as you know, it's absolutely impossible to work on two fields.
Yeah. To a world level.
On a high level.
Yeah.
So I cut the piece of paper and start counting the pluses, and finally, but it was not easy choice, believe me, because both fields was invested by my life, my lifetime, by my power, my blood, my energy. Okay, but finally I choose the way of Olympic shooting, and I'm start hunting for Olympic dream.
It's actually a crazy story.
It was after Beijing or something, or before Beijing Games.
But that's a crazy story. No, that's amazing. Thank you. I spoke with this morning. I spoke with Russell Mark. I spoke with Michael Diamond. I spoke with Hakan Dalby. I spoke with Khalid. I spoke with many people, and two phrases came up the most. Three people said that without a doubt, Vasily was by far the most loved shooter of all ISSF. That was pretty common that they all said that. And one of the most interesting facts was I spoke with Hakan today, and just by text message, and Hakan sent me a message and he said, Ben, it's simple. Vasily is the best double trap shooter of all time. This is from him.
I'm happy that this not come from my mouth.
Yeah, yes, I understand, but it's so nice. It's so nice to hear how people say that. And so what I do want to get into, and what everybody's interested in, is Vasily the shooter, his mental approach, and how he coped with situations. And then later on, I want to get into because I know you're very big on fitness and nutrition. So I want to have a tap into that mindset as well. So take me back to 2015 for the World Championships. How did that feel?
Oh. Ben, it was absolutely amazing. You could imagine.
Vasily, I'm just going to stop you for one. I'm going to stop you for 1 second. Do you have any of these? Do you have any of these? Or do you have any earphones?
This is
yeah.
This is Bluetooth.
Yeah, that's it. Can we use this?
Earphone. Yeah, it's near to me. Okay. I will turn it off.
No. Turn it on. Turn it on and put it on.
Turn on?
No, can we use it? It's better for the voice. Yeah.
Oh, why not? I'll try to give me a second. Are you hear me?
Much better.
Perfect.
Okay, so yes.
So back to the World Championship in Lonato, Italy. It was my dream to win there. Why? Many reasons. Many reasons. First of all, it's common that this range is not so simple for clay target for the shooters, and it's okay. It's not Everest, not Jomolungma, but many of many of shooters faced with problems there, and this is a challenge. To shoot well there for the first time, and after to put a goal to win there and to win in the front of entire world, because Italy is the center of my opinion, is one of the center of Olympic clay target shooting, and particularly this range the Trapkan Cavern, my lovely range, and to win there in front of my sponsors.
Yes.
In front of my fans, in front of my friends, teammates, entire world, as I said. It's a great honor and it's delicious. It's delicious. It was fantastic. From the beginning till the end.
I watched it today, and your smile was infectious. You were so happy to win there. It was nice to see. When you go into an event like this, Vasily, and you're preparing for an event, what is your mindset? Because what I did get told today is that Vasily is the nicest person, the gentleman of shooting, but when he walks onto the line, he changes.
But I still Vasily Mosin. I changes, of course. But I continue to be a gentleman.
Yes.
To be.
But they just said there's like a switch.
My point of view. Yeah, it's necessary thing, Ben, because if you would like to drive a nice car on a high speed, you need to drive a car.
Yeah.
Just drive a car. Nothing. No texting. No messaging. No voice call. Nothing. Same thing happen, particularly in shooting. If you would like to, my way is to smash every target in the center, because all of us are passionate we are crazy about smashing of the targets, isn't it?
Yes.
That's it.
Yep.
These things makes us happy. So. In front of my happiness, I just do it. Nike slogan,
Do you feel pressure?
Early time, of course. Early time when I just start my career, and success of the goal is to become a champion, isn't it?
Yes, always.
If you're competing, if you come to competition, you need to win. So, according to my education, sorry to say that, once I decide why it's happening, simultaneously. Once it happened, another day, no. And I decide that let's investigate what's going on in this.
Yep.
And my goal become to create a success, not unpredictable,
Yes.
My success and success of my students, success of my friends, of any shooter following this way, need to be determined. Our sport consists of different parts. It consists of the shells, consists of your of your condition, physical condition, mental condition, consists of condition of your gun, of tuning of your gun, how it fixed, which shocks you use.
Yep.
A lot of components. But most important component is your brain, is your mentality, is your will, is your passion.
Yes, agreed.
That's it. So you need to organize everything proper way. No difference between competition and practice field in competition time. You need to train maybe two times harder than during the competition. So no comfort zone except comfort zone. Always put a goal. Always when you achieve a goal, support yourself. Because one more time, as a medical doctor, I could say nothing special happening. This is physiology, Ben. When you see the target, your body reflects to this.
Yep.
Okay? You start following how you work with the target. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. It could be only brain work. It could be combination of the brain work and your trust to your reflexes. My way is to trust to your reflexes, because all of us, we are hunters. If we love to do this, we need to trust to experience of the a lot of generations. You know, genetic memory is inside us.
Understand?
Believe me, the tiger doesn't think how to catch an animal.
Yeah.
He doesn't think. Believe me.
Just does it.
He did it automatically.
Yep. It's the subconscious.
By this part, not by this part. It's extremely hard to shoot in all competition with the brain control. You need to use your brain just to organize this process around. Just organize and control some points, some stages, some steps on your way to success.
This is amazing.
What is success for us?
Let me just try and slow this down a little bit, because this is amazing.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, just for the English viewers, I work with different languages and I try and pick it up. So you're trying to use your brain to compartmentalize all of the aspects of your shooting.
That's it.
And then you just feel it and take over.
Yeah. And I enjoy. Ben, from the beginning till the end, if we decide, you and I, and of course our friends around, we are crazy about smashing. That's it?
Yep.
It makes us smiling, isn't it?
Yeah. Agree.
When we smile, in our blood, level of endorphins go up. So when you hit the target, what happens?
See, you
create positive emotion.
I've got so I really study my people that I'm going to interview, and two things that I noticed today, and this is brilliant. Your routine to calling pull is perfect. It's a up, it's a breath, it's a down, it's a mount, and then you call pull. But every time you smash the clays, you speak to yourself.
Of course.
I saw it today. It was like, I don't know what you were saying, like super awe. I could see the emotion in your face.
Cool. Yeah, you need to say cool. You need to say ooh. Yeah. Something like that.
I saw it today. I watched it. That was one of my questions. So you're saying that you're trying to bring endorphins in and trying to elevate your personal being.
I push up. I
get it. I understand it now. I understand it now.
Bravo, Ben. That's it.
Yeah, superb. So you're saying by being in a happier state, you will shoot better.
In the center.
Well,
10.9.
this list says you are correct. That you won lots. Wow, because that led on to one of my questions.
I put 5. Ben, I put 5. The highest mark in secondary school and 5.
One thing I know, because I have many Russian students, and one of their goals that they always speak to me about is the Russian Master of Sport.
Okay.
That they want to become a Master of Sport. Where did you achieve that, and when did you achieve it? way back.
Way back.
Yeah, because
But this is, this is like a stage, like a level in a game.
yeah.
But it couldn't be a main goal.
No.
Okay?
But for the students that I teach that are lower level, that was their goal. They wanted to achieve this first. That was their first.
Yeah.
That was their first plateau that they wanted to reach, was master of sport.
Okay.
A big question for you that keeps coming up with double trap shooters. It looks, and I know you were one of the biggest names in the sport that really tried hard to keep double trap.
Yeah, I'll try to.
If India put double trap in the Commonwealth Games, how will that make you feel that you've been a part of that to achieve them? I know you're not going to do this, but how would it make you feel that it was back in a competition?
It will be great. It will be great for sure, because I don't know your list of questions, Ben. I'm not sure if we could discuss this part of our field, of our, shotgun society, I could say, clay target society. Yeah.
I am the host.
I will be happy.
I am the host. It's your show. We can discuss anything you want.
Okay. The question, it was not a question. I'll be happy. I'll be happy if they put, because I know that India invests a lot into the development of not only double trap, but
shooting.
Near to 200 athletes participate in Championship of India or something like that. I don't know. And my friend Daniele Despino, famous champion, he working there in the university. They organized the University of Shooting. Could you imagine that?
Okay, wow. Superb.
They put it like a strategy, government strategy.
Yeah,
they developed it. This is great. This is great. But why I love double trap? Because from the beginning I was a trap shooter, Olympic trap shooter. I'm shoot well enough. When the Soviet Union was disappeared, destroyed, so trouble time comes to my place, for example, and I couldn't continue my career as a trap shooter.
Yep.
Double trap was at the beginning easy to practice. You could go to a competition without practice, with your knowledge of
trap shooting,
and could use your intellect, your brain, to find the way how to play.
Okay. Yep.
So it was very fun, very interesting. My opinion, double trap, particularly this random system, in detail how we play, it's fantastic, man. It's fantastic. When it's after first 5, the machine.
Yeah.
After second 5, exactly the double.
So it's changes in stages.
You use your brain in the same time. It's like like a card game. Like a poker, for example.
Yeah.
It was very fun, and I enjoy a lot when I play that.
Superb.
So
there's been a couple of questions. Vasily, could you please just move so we could see all of your medals behind you?
No, this is thanks to lockdown, Ben. I finished maybe 5 minutes before. Because now everybody, we are interrupted. Yes, we have plenty of time.
Yeah.
And now I and family, we take countryside. Plenty of things to do here around, okay? But in my room was the bag where we normally go for the supermarket.
Yeah.
It was full of them. And once I decided, no, it couldn't be like that. It needs to be organized. So I put some of them here. and maybe 60% lying in the angle of the room. And the most treasured, the gold, I organize a different way. Maybe we will continue our conversations, our meetings on Instagram. If the people want them, I will show them this in my in the city, in house in the city.
Yeah,
in
perfect.
Kazan.
So let's have a little bit of a talk about your equipment.
Okay.
Perazzi? Everybody shoots Perazzi.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I ask. Everyone shoots Perazzi. What? Which cartridges?
RC4.
RC. That's the first one we've seen with RC.
RC.
You shoot a high rib. I see today.
Yeah.
And what?
35 millimeters or something like that.
And what choke tubes did you shoot the double trap with?
During my career, I had three guns for double trap. The first one was a flat rip MX 2000.
Yep.
And me and Signor Daniele and Maura, we made a little brainstorm how to organize the gun. Finally, we choose 05 and 09.
Okay.
5 and 9.
So half and 3/4 for the English viewers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, half and 3/4. That's it. And I continue with this because next gun was 2005 with multi chokes in bottom.
Yep.
I'll try to find the perfect pattern, and I decide finally that 4 will be quite okay.
Okay.
I use 4 and 9.
Okay, perfect.
Most of the medals was
you were
cooked.
You were very quick between shots, though. You were very boom boom.
Not that much.
Oh no! Trust me.
My rhythm is pam pam.
I've just been watching it, and from the way I shoot it, it was quick enough. We had James Willett on before, and I interested in the white thing on his comb, and you got the same, and he said it's from you. What is this? He said it's like a wallpaper. What is it?
I didn't understand.
Don't
understand you.
On your stock,
yeah,
the piece that touches your face.
Yeah, a white white stripe. You mean?
Yeah.
Once I got, I couldn't say the problem. I couldn't say the problem, but the wood finishing on my stock was not quite okay for my skin.
Yep.
And the pores, pores in the wood. After such shot, they start to pinch. Squeeze my skin. Yep. So I got how to do it fast.
Yeah.
I go to the shop, buy this stripe, put it, and now you could see James Willett, James Willett from Australia,
he told
rising star from Australia. When I saw this, that the James suffering, and said, "Come to me."
Yeah, he told me.
My gun case.
He told me.
And we fixed it, and he said, "Vasily, it's fantastic. Thank you very much." And he still. I'm not sure if he still uses it.
Yes, still use it today. I asked him this week, and he still uses it as well. You're a doctor of guns. Talk me through so how many cartridges did you shoot per year to begin?
At the early times of double trap, it was near to 24,000 per year, something like that. Maybe 1-2 years. But when I recognize what I need to train, it was not that much. For example, it stops near to 15,000, something like that, not more.
Okay, perfect.
not more. And maybe less, maybe less.
What?
I move my yes, yes, Ben.
No, no. There's a question here. Could you talk us through a training session for Vasily Mosin? What is he? What are you looking to get from a training session?
Depending from the period of preparation, okay, and one of things, important thing, uh, there is a point of view paradigm. People said, "Oh, I feel tired from shooting. I would like to have rest from." I don't know how you could come tired from your passion. Come on. If this is boring, if your shooting boring you, if it's not give your positive emotions, so of course get rest. You could rest 6 months. You could stop your career, for example. My opinion, and I'm sure no interruption. For example, the top of the season in Olympic disciplines is a World Cup final.
Yeah.
After World Cup final, reduce a little bit. Go to the hunting field, for example,
Yep.
okay? But still continue dry firing, continue exercises, physical exercises, continue what you normally do. And 2-3 times a week, 1-2 rounds, it's enough for experience. Just support your routine, support your technique.
Yes. Just top it up,
And
top it up,
continue,
top it up, top
continue,
it up.
continue. Yeah,
Um,
this is my opinion.
well, your opinion works.
And I think so. And important thing, winter time, you could shoot a little bit more than usual, but always with a goal.
Exactly.
How it needs to be organized. Any discipline could be divided into the acts, For example, okay, let's talk about double trap only. 5 stations, 15 combinations of the bird.
Yep.
In your mind, everything needs to be clear. 15 combinations of how you play. Memorize this. Repeat. For example, you have problem on the station 1 and 5 or 3 or any station. Shoot 1,000 shells.
Just finish it.
Okay?
But that's a goal.
after-
You've got a goal.
After, feel free.
Yep.
Job is done. After, start working on the result, on the scores. Become a scorer, Because who is the top hunter? Who is the top clay? Who hit everything?
Yeah,
Who
Doesn't miss.
who bring to the camp a lot of geese and ducks and trophies? Isn't it?
Yeah. When you broke the world record in 2010, did you know you were on for a world record in the final?
I remember in details that competition. Everything is hierarchy of goals, When I went there from my city, I declare, believe me, Ben, there are a lot of people who heard this. I declare that I'm going to Munich for the quota place for the Olympic Games in London.
Yep.
During this World Championship, was distributed 3 quota places for the gold, silver, and bronze.
Yeah.
So first goal was to come to the final, but it was old rules, without
Returning to zero.
start from zero.
Yeah.
Okay. Second goal was to come to the final with the highest score possible. That's why world record happens. It was a rainy day. Every round we have rain. Rain, rain, rain. And I was so happy to make 49, 49, 49 straight.
147 from 150.
But Josh Richmond, another great
I know Josh.
double
I know
thrust
Josh. Yeah.
friend of mine, he's fantastic guy. He also put a goal, isn't it? And he finished with 100 straight, you know. That's it. And after the final was a long shoot-off between me and Hu Binyan.
Yep. From
We shoot me from China.
yeah.
At that time, he was a bronze medal holder from Olympic Games. So it was great. It was great.
Superb. Excellent. If you could pick a final, your dream final, Vasily Mosin is on station 1. Who would you like to shoot with?
With all tops.
Who? Danielo. Who would you pick? Who are your top 5
You're
shooters?
talking about only double trap.
Yeah.
Okay. Pete Wilson, Russell Mark, Hakan Dalby, Aldehani Fehait, who else? Vitaly Fakiev. This is 6.
Perfect.
Unfortunately, we have only 6 shooters in the final. Have only 6.
Yeah. But
It's tough.
one thing.
It's a really tough game. Yes.
One thing that comes to mind, and I want to ask you the question is: throughout the world of sport, we hear that the Russian training regime is very difficult. Was there ever any pressure from outside of Vasily Mosin that you must perform? Did you feel pressure from the country, from coaches, or was it just you were always doing it for yourself?
All pressure comes from myself.
Okay, perfect. It's just
I organize it my way. If I open, it's not a secret. If you want, I could in details translate to you how it was for before Beijing, for example.
yes, please.
During our camps in Cyprus, minimum 6 times a week, 10 kilometers morning time running. Okay, finally, I ran 10 less than 50 minutes.
Okay.
It's a good result.
Yeah.
It's a good result.
So 10 kilometers in under 50 minutes.
After this, swimming in the cold sea and exercises near to the hotel. And after that, training session, morning and daytime. In aggregate, I shoot for near to 750 shells.
Per day?
But not per day, not like, machine gun, not like that. With the goal to hit all. And in the round 12 or 13, it was the old, it was 50s. It was old rules. Sometime I hit all 50. I make 50. It was great. It was before Beijing, before London. Different way.
But so you had to get up in the morning, run 10 kilometers, go for a swim in the sea, train, and then you went shooting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
but most shooters can't walk 10 minutes.
But This is a story. This is a story.
Crazy.
But Ben, this is not this is not an order. This is not an order.
Yeah.
From day to day, we are different. My way is the way of improvement,
Yeah.
of optimization, if you want to understand me better.
So-
okay.
On competition day, you do your training after a 10-kilometer run, a swim, a train, then shoot.
No.
Compe-
Of course not.
Competition day, just
During competition day and during competition season, with such training before, you have a capacity.
yeah.
You physiologically very strong. You're full of power.
Yeah.
And your task is to use this power in a competition field, to ride this power and to make a top performance you could make.
I find it fascinating. I really do. How you've reached the top with your doctorate and your mental game and your training. Well, obviously it worked.
Yeah.
Your results are second to none. So you went to London 2012 to the Olympic Games. You left with a bronze medal. Was the bronze medal success or failure?
Of course, success. Of course, success. This is an Olympic medal, man. And I could say this is Olympic medal in shotgun. It's not. It's between 6 athletes, not between 8 athletes.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the chances go to 0.
Yeah. I understand that.
In shotgun, yeah, it's tough. It's really tough.
Are you going to shoot more Olympic trap?
Why not?
You going to have a go?
I'm ready technically with my gun. So soon, I do hope that we start practicing here in my place in Kazan. Why not?
We might see you again at the top of the podium.
When I take this, took them today one more time. I felt that I need more podiums in my life.
What? Somebody's asked a question. How heavy was your gun?
It's around 4 kilos. My top version was 3 kilo 90, 394, 395, something
Okay.
like that.
Did you ever do any? So you do exercises, you do training exercises, you run, you swim, you shoot. Did you do exercises to train your brain?
Of course.
What can you let us into any secrets?
It's not a secret. This is how to say. This is from the Eastern culture, from Buddhism. We hear about meditation. You know?
Yep.
From modern physiologists, we hear that the name is auto training, something like that, autogenous training. But what's happening physiologically when you do this? Your brain have a rhythm. Alpha, beta, blah, blah.
Brain waves.
Okay? Now, these rhythms, when we are communicate, you and I, these rhythms are not synchronized.
Yep.
They are playing. During meditation, these rhythms become synchronized. When they become synchronized, the door to your brain opens.
Okay.
And when the door opens, you could put any file, any program, any mantra, into your brain. And finally,
away you go.
it starts working.
It's amazing how knowledgeable these people are. I could listen. We got an hour, but I could listen to people like yourself all day. I think you've got such knowledge of the sport, but obviously from what you've done before, your mental knowledge, and we might have to get you back on again to talk about the mental side of things
Please?
because it's insane. Really, I could go on and on and on. When you're at a big tournament, Vasily, and you move from peg 4 to peg 5, you know you have to hit 2 for a quota place. You know you have to hit 2 to make the final. Just something big has got to happen on these next 2. We've been having many conversations with top athletes that a lot of the books that you read and a lot of really bad coaching says that you should try and push it away. I don't believe you can push it away. I think you have to accept it. Like you say, put it into the right area and call pull.
Of course, you accept. I got such experience many times.
Yeah.
And the hardest double in my life was the double in London again, in a shoot-off with Fiheit Al-Dehani.
Yeah. Talk me through.
You need to, Ben. You need to appreciate it.
Yes, yeah, I agree. I agree 100%.
So, okay, that's it. I need to hit. But if you are experienced enough, if you are a champion, if you are full of power, if you decide to win, I would like to say one more time, just do it. Do it again.
Let me take you back to London. This is something I wanted to ask you. I take you back to London.
Yeah.
Talk me through the 20 seconds before you called for the pair to win the bronze medal. What was your mind doing?
Working. Because I will explain you. I will explain you.
Please.
During that final, I hit maybe only 2 doubles on station 1.
Okay.
I missed 3 targets out of 5 on station 1.
Wow.
And I know that my medal will be after shoot-off starting from this
station 1. Yeah.
This is the pressure. This is the pressure. When I moved from station 5, when I finished the final, and when we heard the declaration that soon we'll start the shoot-off,
I've lost you.
I'll start trying to find a proper way how to hit, what to do.
Yeah.
To keep, okay. After 1 hour, it happened.
Yeah, we're here now. We're still here. Carry on. Yeah, we just lost him a minute there.
Okay.
Okay, start again. So the 20.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So, and the question was to follow the routine way or to do something new. I did new and I got and I achieved. I never forget how I smashed. It was center, 100% center and center.
But but in those split seconds, you had to make conscious decisions to make a change.
This is great. This is exactly why I love our sport. It's always hunting, you know. You always hunt.
Amazing.
What to do?
I think I think we're going to have to get you back on and get a little bit more into the mental side, if that's okay with you, another time, because
Most welcome.
your knowledge is extremely valuable to shooters of all disciplines from all around the world. So I know it's late there. So I really appreciate you giving us an hour of your time today already. I think we're going to have thousands of questions for you because everybody can see how knowledgeable you are. If you'd like to keep up with Vasily's career, follow his Instagram page. His Instagram page name is on here, and I will message you when I'm finished tonight and see if we can get another date set up. And
I'm ready, Ben. If it will be useful, but I'm sure that it will be useful.
Yeah, me too. So
we need to continue, and I would like to discuss, for example, the future of clay target shooting on the earth. For example, your point of view. Yeah. I could declare what I'm thinking about this.
Let's set it up for maybe Thursday next week. Let's do Thursday next week. So there's only one more thing for me to say, and that is spokojnej noci.
Bravo.
So Vasily, thank you for your time, and we'll do Thursday next week again on the mental game.
Okay, I'm ready.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. See you. Have a great night.
And you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So, what I'm going to do now, we're going to bring in a FITAS shooter if Phil is here. I'm going to restart this because it's going to end, and then we're going to get into sporting, FITAS, and another legend of British shooting. So.